Hey guys, Travis Gillespie here. We've been adding positive and negative integers, and we've been using number lines and integer chips to help us model that information. Well, now we're actually given an expression, and I think what we're going to need to do is either use a number line or integer chips to solve this problem. So I'm going to get a number line just drawn up on the screen real quick. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is put the value 0 on this number line, but I'm going to offset it. I'm going to put it way over here to the right. And if you look up at the expression above, I think you might kind of see why I might be putting it to the right. I have negative numbers in my problem here, so I'm offsetting 0 off to the right. So we have a lot of space to the left of 0 to work with. Now the first thing I see that's happening in this expression is I have the value -4. So we always start at 0, and the first thing we're going to do is lose 4. In fact, before we even put this value or these other values on the number line, I'm going to create a list over here off to the side that I want you to think about when adding or subtracting with positive and negative integers. So if you have a positive number, I'm just going to write POS for short. If you have a positive number, what I want you to think is the term gain. You are gaining a value or gaining something. If you have a negative number, and I'm just going to write neg for short, you have a negative number, then I want you to think that you are losing something. If you're going to add values together, then I want you to use the term add or adding. And if you're going to subtract, I'll just write sub for short. You're going to take away. Now, if you use these 4 terms, if you can memorize them, they're going to come in handy and be really helpful when adding and subtracting positive and negative integers. So let's just practice this a little bit. So I have a -4. Well, let's see. What do I say when I have a negative value? Negative, I'm losing, so I'm going to lose 4. So we're starting at 0, and I'm losing -1, -2, -3, and -4. So right now, my value, I have started at 0 and moved to -4, and my arrow is moving down a little bit, but I'm okay with that. The next thing I want to do is make a note that I've stopped here for a second, and I'm going to add. I have a negative number, so I'm going to lose, in this case, 3 here. So I'm going to just change colors real quick. I'm starting up again. I'm adding -3 to that. So I'm going to move in this direction 3 more units to the left. I'm losing -1, -2, and -3, which will land at -7 here. So at first I lost 4, then I lost an additional 3. So -4 plus -3 on the number line, it lands on -7, so this should equal -7. Oops, let's fix that. This is equal to -7. In fact, I could probably make that a little bit more accurate. I'm going to put a bar right here indicating that, well, when we started, we moved to -4 and stopped, and then started back up again, moved -3 and stopped here at -7. Now, we have the value -7, but let's actually prove that this is true. So I'm going to use my blue integer chips, and we can put integer chips below. So the first thing we did is we lost 4. So -1, 2, 3, and 4. After that, we added, losing 3 more. So lost 1, 2, 3 more. So if we add all these up, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 negative integer chips, which gets you to the final answer. Again, -4 plus -3 gives a value of -7.